As we come to the end of our Easter season, I've been thinking about one of my favorite resurrection appearance stories from the Gospel of Luke. It's the story of the appearance on the Emmaus Road. Perhaps this is special to me because in nearly every church that we have served in our ministry, there's been a painting hanging somewhere, either in the entrance or the basement or the fellowship hall or on the stairs between levels of this special event. In the painting, we see lush wooded settings with a road on which there are three travelers walking together. One is Jesus, of course, who just appears and comes near and accompanies the travelers along the way. The paintings always had wooden frames around them, marking the boundaries between the event and the rest of the world. This week we've been attending the Festival of Homiletics online, sponsored by Luther Seminary. We have heard sermons and lectures by pastors on the theme of the climate and creation. In a sermon preached by Reverend Otis Moss III on the Emmaus Road text, he used the idea of a frame as an illustration during his message. We have many pictures hanging in our home, all of which have frames around them. So it's a pretty common idea. I never thought much about the frame until Reverend Moss made me realize that the frame really causes us to focus on the picture, which stops at the boundary that the frame provides. Many times the frames result in a somewhat narrow view of the way things are, which is of course the artist's intention. So then our eye is tricked into being drawn into only the part of the picture that is inside the frame. But in reality, there is much more to be aware of outside that frame. The moment captured in the Emmaus Road painting is after Jesus joined the travelers on the road. Before that moment, where was Jesus? He was outside the frame. In this time of COVID-19, sheltering in place, death tolls, safety of health workers, anxiety and fears, we all tend to frame this event's impact on us in different ways. What is inside the frame? The danger for us all is that what we leave outside the frame, because it doesn't fit into our picture. Are we the only ones in the picture? Who is excluded from our concern and caring? We need to expand the frame to include all of creation. We can be assured that for us, as we walk this road, the power from on high that Jesus promised is waiting outside the frame that we have made for ourselves, waiting to come alongside us and fill our frame with the creative power that breathes life into these days to fulfill the promise, behold, I make all things new.